What's up you guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nina. I make videos every Friday and today's video is going to be an explanation on why I decided to stop doing Project Pan. The way Project Pan works, it's different for everyone, but the way I was doing it is that I picked a group of products, like a full face of makeup of products, and I would look into these products and basically use them until I hit pan on them. Use them every day, every time I do my makeup, and without every time I would do my makeup, every time I would go in to do a look or film a video, I had to use those products, those main core products, and that would be like a primer and foundation, a concealer, powder, an eyeshadow palette, a mascara, and things that I could use in every single look, even a blush sometimes. And I did that for about, I think, a year and a half. I had videos on my channel updating on where I was getting in that and how much I had used every single month or every 3 months. So I did like a every 3 month type of update, and every 3 months I would show you guys how much I've used of that product, if I've hit pan, how many pans I've hit, and so on and so forth. And I recently decided that I do not want to do that anymore, and today will be my explanation on why and my experience with Project Pan and why I think it just didn't work for me. So when I first started Project Pan, I started it because I have a lot of products, like way too many for a regular person to have. It's not like I'm getting sent PR or doing makeup videos every other day. You know, I have too many products where I just get so overwhelmed every time I do my makeup that I don't know what to use, and I use the same thing every time because I knew that it worked for me and I knew I could get a look out of it and I knew how to use it, and so that just became my safe space. It became where I went to, and so that just kind of was that, and I decided that that was going to be where I wanted to do the Project Pan, because I was like, I have so many, if I finish one every month then I can buy new makeup. And that was very toxic thinking for me because I began to hate doing my makeup. I began to hate it because I was using the same products every time. I was doing basically the same look every time, trying to hit pan on it. I was using way more shadow than I wanted just so I could hit pan on it, on the eyeshadow. Like, I would dig my brush in more than I needed to, and then I would just tap it off, which honestly was a waste of product. And I just thought it was very toxic because I just didn't want to do my makeup anymore. I hated it. There was no creativity. I just had like a 9 pan eyeshadow palette or 12 pan eyeshadow palette that I was using every time, and I just sometimes wanted something different. I wanted to create a different look, but the palette that I chose was all neutrals, so I could never do like a blue look or a purple look or a green look or whatever. Not that I was doing those anyways, but if I wanted to, there wasn't the chance because I was just stuck on that eyeshadow palette, the same one. And even if that eyeshadow was like warm tones and oranges and stuff, the blush I was using with them was my Project Pan blush, which was a very pinkish blush, and it just didn't go well together. And I could have chosen another one, but I like all the blushes that I have, and I just didn't see the point in wasting all my blushes, because I needed different colored blushes for like different looks. I can't just hit pan on every single blush, then I would have nothing. Or if I hit all pan on all of my pink blushes, then I would never have a pink blush. And so it just didn't make sense to me. I know you could choose like multiple palettes to do it with, but I just felt like it was, instead of making me use my products that I had, it just made me not want to do my makeup at all, and I wasn't using any product at all. And so I just decided that I wanted to stop doing it. That is why the updates of Project Pan will stop happening, because I'm just not going to do them anymore. What I have decided to do instead of Project Pan is to do is to rotate my makeup. So basically every time I do my makeup, I have to choose a different blush, a different eyeshadow palette. It can't be one that I had already originally used the time before. It just has to like rotate, so I'm using everything that I have before it expires. So a different foundation every time, a different primer every time, a different concealer every time, and that way I'm using the products that I have. I'm using them smarter and in smarter ways than I was when I was doing the Project Pan, because I just didn't understand the point of Project Pan. Sure, it made me hit pan on a lot of products and I used up a couple of my products, but I was just forcing myself to do it, and I feel like makeup should never be forced. Makeup should be fun, makeup should be about experimentation, and so for that reason, yeah, I decided to stop doing it Project Pan may work for other people, it's just not working for me. It just didn't work for me. I don't see myself doing it again. I think it's smarter to rotate my products and use them that way rather than use the same product over and over, because I just get bored of it, and I already get bored easily. So and this way will actually force me to be more creative, because then I will get to palettes that I haven't used ever before, and I will have to come up with a look, and I think that's super interesting. And when I come back to that palette, there will be another look I could create, a different color scheme or something like that. So I just think it will be better for me to do it that way, because I don't know, I think it's smarter, less waste of product. I won't be digging my brush into the pan too hard just to hit pan. I won't be doing my makeup just to hit pan on a product and take my makeup off 2 hours later. So I just think it's smarter this way. I think it's more sustainable for me. It's more sustainable for the products that I have. That is why I just decided to do an update for you guys to give you my my opinion on Project Pan. It might work for you, which is great. It's just not working for me. So hopefully this will work for me. If you do want an update on how this experiment goes, let me know, because I will do that for you. I have a feeling that it might work, just because, you know, I will be using products. I will be using different products. Like today I used a different foundation. I used a different eyeshadow palette that I have been for the past year and a half. That is my update on Project Pan, my experience with it, and my opinion on it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. That is it. I have nothing else to say. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys again next week with another video. And always remember to keep your head, heels, and standards high. Always remember to keep your head, heels, and standards high, to treat people with kindness. And I'll see you guys again next week with another video. Bye, guys.